Hello everyone. Welcome to Thursday. For me, this is the afternoon. I hope you enjoy. Hello, Elisa. Okay, so with that, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Hello, Giovanni Chow. Hello, Paula. I'm going to push the camera down here. So it looks like the camera is picking up stuff pretty well. I'm going to adjust that camera this way. There we go. So what we're going to be looking at today is we're going to be looking at the, hello Besnick, hello Elaine, hello Rowan, Caroline, hello. Hello Patricia and Stella. It's good to see everybody. So we're going to be looking at the yellows today, and we'll probably get into a couple of the oranges. This is going to be different than I did it several months ago. Several months ago I did it by families. I did it by the Pyrroles, the Pyrroles, the Quinacridones, and I did it by family. This time I thought I would go through by color. Do I really sound silent? I may be having trouble with this mic. How about now? Hopefully that works. Hello, Claudia. Good to see you. I loved your posting. I read your posting. Very nice. Love horses. Okay, so we're going to look at the yellows. We're going to start on the color chart. Some of these I already did with you on Thursday, but we're going to start on the buff titanium, and we're going to work our way across and go through the whole color chart. Okay. And this is what we did. I did this with you about a week ago, but I'm going to restart it so we're all on the same place. Thank you, Besnick. So we're going to go over the yellows, and then I thought we'd have some fun. I picked about 4 or 5 colors at the end that are just random colors, and we'll play with those as well. Okay. Saskatoon. Well, hello, Jody from Saskatoon. It's a neat place. I've been there. Okay. So I thought we would try the yellows, then we'll play with some Lunar Black as well. So the first one, going to try. We're just going to do it again. It's a very popular color. Is the buff titanium. I don't know why it does that. It was just beautiful a second ago. Come on. There we go. I don't know why it does that. So that's the buff titanium. Okay. Yeah, just I don't know why it goes in and out of focus. But there's not a lot of controls within Facebook on how to deal with that. Okay, this is Azo Yellow. Azo Yellow. Azo Yellow. Azo Yellow. Yeah, it could be, Cal. It could be that there's a lot of acreage on the paper. Because the camera's pretty high rated. Okay, this is Quinothalone. This will be Quinothalone Yellow. Very bright. It's very bright yellow. So there's the buff, there's the azo, there's the quinothalone. Yeah, it could very well be autofocus. In fact, I know it is because it right now has it has all the controls. It's doing everything by itself. Kind of like an automatic car. Can you believe we're actually into almost the third week of January? Just unbelievable how fast time goes. This is going to be Cad Yellow. This is Cad Yellow Medium. And maybe we'll play with the Lunar Black on this one. Now it's a U, H-U-E. You can see it's darker. No, the camera's definitely not DS. It's a nice camera. I'm going to throw some Lunar Black into the mix. Just for fun. So this is Lunar Black. I'm using a it's Da Vinci Casanio. Can you see that? Da Vinci Casanio. And this one is a silver brush. Very nice, silver brush. Buff titanium, azo. This one is quinothalone, and this is Cad medium U. And then this is just some Lunar Black. Lunar Black is just kind of to show you the unique characteristic of Lunar Black, how it actually runs away from the yellow, doesn't overpower it. It's kind of unique characteristic. Okay, so we'll continue on. Boy, these yellows are bright. Yeah, there certainly are a lot of really nice brushes. Okay, this is going to be the Cad Yellow Deep. It has more of a orange to it. And again, this is a U. Cad Yellow Deep U. Okay. This one is Aureolin. Aureolin. Aureolin is cobalt yellow, so Aureolin, cobalt yellow. Okay, Aureolin. Tell you what, these brushes hold a lot of water. This Cad Yellow looks like reminds me of school buses I used to take when I was a kid. Okay, we're going to try Cad Yellow Light U. Cad Yellow Light. And these are all done by the C-Lab number. So it's done by Chroma. Okay. Oh, Anna, I am so willing to do that. I don't have a Sharpie with me, but I will do that tomorrow. I'll put a line across it tomorrow. That's a really good idea. I'll get a Sharpie for tomorrow. Okay, let me put that down on the floor. Okay, this is Hansa Yellow Medium. Hansa Yellow Medium. Gosh, that's a pretty color too. Something about yellows and oranges that just like happy colors. Okay. Yeah, I could use Chinese ink. I could also use an acrylic or a gesso at home. So Patsy, good to see you online. At home, I don't have the same amount that I have at work. This is Mayan Yellow. Mayan Yellow. Put some more water in there. Mayan Yellow. there's those three colors. They really jump off the white plate. That white plate makes it so much easier to this paper is nice paper, but it seems to be a very thirsty paper. Okay, this is Mars Yellow. Mars Yellow. Well, Kathy, it's good to have you. Mars Yellow. This is Lemon Yellow. Lemon Yellow. But it looks like a lemon too, doesn't it? Lemon Yellow. Hello, George. This is Indian Yellow. Indian Yellow. Oh, I put that one on the paper. That's okay. It's a lot easier on the plate. Indian Yellow. This is Indian Yellow. This is Lemon Yellow. And this should be the Cad Yellow Deep. This is Mars Yellow. Mars Yellow. Thank you, Stella. You guys are fast. Okay, this one is Naples Yellow. Naples Yellow. That's kind of interesting color on the plate. Okay. Naples Yellow. Naples Yellow. It's darker than that in front of me, but. This is going to be Hansa Yellow Deep. Wow, what it gets. Hansa Yellow Deep. Hansa Yellow Deep. Well, it doesn't quite look like this in front of me. It's really kind of an orange, but I see it's out of focus. There we go. It's way more orange. This is New Gamboge. New Gamboge. It's a very pretty color. Let me put this on the ground. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, this is New Gamboge. New Gamboge. This is Isoendolene Yellow. So, how come sometimes the colors have interesting names to them? And if it's a single pigment, we use the name of the chemistry house or the person that created it. So, because if it's a single pigment, there's a creator. And so we give reference to that. If it's more than one pigment, then it's kind of up for grabs as to what it's called. But we still want them to be meaningful. So it's easier for you to look up on the computer to find more characteristics, etc. Yeah, I'm right with you, Sandy. I'm here in Seattle too. Oh, there, now we're back in focus. I think maybe it catches my hand moving and tries to, I don't know. Okay. So the next one is Bismuth Yellow. Bismuth Yellow Deep. You kind of see we're kind of getting closer to the, even though these are yellows, we're getting close to the oranges. But these are still yellows. We're starting to make that transition. Here we go. Bismuth Yellow. bismuth yellow. It actually looks a lot better in the plate than it does on the screen. It seems like the camera doesn't have an issue focusing on the plate. It does a really good job focusing on the plate. Not so good when it comes. I think there's just too many colors for it to try to comprehend what it's trying to do. Okay, so here we have Aussie Red Gold. Now, Aussie Red Gold is kind of interesting because it's kind of that, it's right there on the yellow orange. So we're gonna really do, I'm gonna do two of them. I'm gonna do one with a really thick wash, and we'll try to get that yellow to come out. So this one's gonna be with kind of a reasonable amount of water. And I'm going to do that right here. So this is the Aussie Red Gold. It's really cool. And now I'm really going to see if I can do more of a wash with that. So I do more of a wash, I can start getting that yellow. I start getting that yellow kind of to come out of it. So I go from the orange of the Aussie Red Gold. If I do a really good wash, I can start seeing that yellow start to come out of it. So George says, I'm not the yellow lover type, but Aussie is one of my favorites. It is a neat color. So Aussie Red Gold is right here. Let me show it to you. So to answer that question, here's the Aussie Red Gold, and it says no, it doesn't granulate. See the little N right there? No granulation. So Aussie Red Gold, as we look at it right here, it's a 1, so it's 100 plus years. It's 2, which means it's lightly staining. N, which means it does not granulate, and the open circle, which means it's transparent. No, Nancy or Debbie, bismuth is not new. I'm going to check to make sure I gave you the right name. Of course, now I'm going to look for it here. Let me find it. I'll find it and clean this up real quick. Oh, it's my pleasure, Anna. I think having the color chart is a really, it's an excellent tool. I brought a couple of oranges too. I think we'd go through as fast as we did today, but I brought a couple of the oranges. So continue next week. We'll start going through all the oranges. But I brought out 3 of them so we can look at them. So So after we transition from the Aussie, we have the Pyrrole Orange, the Permanent Orange, and the Cads I didn't bring. So I'm just going to do 3 of the oranges, then we'll play with some other colors. Well, that's a good question. So this is permanent orange. Permanent orange. Permanent orange. Permanent orange. Yeah, outlets are very, very good. This light right here, what's it called? This is called a Stella, and it will go through different colors. It definitely drives this camera crazy when I do that, though. I'm going to show you on the plate, because on the plate, still a little washed out on the plate. It's actually so it's different than this here when I'm looking at it myself. Much more orange. That was permanent. This is Pyrrole. I love the Pyrroles. The Pyrroles are synthetic, and we have quite a few colors in the Pyrrole range, as you probably know. They're just beyond vibrant. They're just unbelievable. A lot of the pyrroles and pyrrolenes, cadmiums are made for the automobile industry, so they're extremely vibrant colors. High performance, can take a beating. Not that you'd ever have them take a beating, but they're made to take a beating. Great light fastness. Kind of the colors that stand up and say, I'm here. This is Mayan Orange. Mayan Orange. So you'll see as we start moving through the oranges, I have a couple more oranges I need to find to show you. I'll do that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. You see that we're making our transition into the red pretty soon. So we're going to go from the yellows to the oranges, and we'll start to transition into the reds. And that's Mayan Orange. Yeah, Mayan Orange. Really pretty colors. So there's lots of questions you've asked before, and when we see one color going into another color, it depends on surface tension. So the one with the more surface tension or greater surface tension, it will push away them with the lower surface tension. So I'll show you that too as we go along, so you can kind of see that. There's our bowl. Yeah, thank you, Paula. The other way to do the cool versus, or the warm and the cool, is to do the C-Lab colors, because it's super, super easy. It really is. It's just plotting a couple of coordinates, and you can see the red, where the red is, the blue is, the yellow, the green, and whether it is wider or darker than another color, warmer or cooler than another color. Very easy. And I'll go over that again, or you can look at past video where I've gone over it. I'm going to go over that one more time as well, because many of you asked that question. And because I've posted the C-Lab colors for every color, it'd be really a snap for you to compare any color, any two colors, any color, any two colors, or any combination of colors. So the reason, that's not Paula, nope, Anna. So Anna says, why is the pigment number not available for Mayan Orange? And again, Mayan Orange, so we have the pigment. If you look on the tube, we tell you the pigment, we tell you right there. But this is, the Mayan colors are a color that's infused into a clay. And so it's a whole different process than just a synthetic pigment. It is synthetic, but it's a whole different process. And it's the way that the manufacturer has for their pigment. But we list what it is. It's right there. Hybrid inorganic organic pigments. It's a combination of both. And Mayan colors are made by University in Texas, so very easy to find out and read about the process that they use, etc., if you're so inclined. Okay, so what I thought we would do now is just play with a couple colors in no particular, these are in no particular order. We will definitely see this again. And let me I'll try these. So this one is going to be a little bit hard because it's a duochrome. We're going to go over all the duochromes. Those are the luminescents. Hello, Raffaele. Those are the luminescents. And duochrome is one of them. There's the pearlescent, there's the duochrome, there's the iridescent, and there's interference. And we'll spend time going over those. But in general, they have mica, and it depends on how the mica is made. It's like a sandwich. It depends on how that sandwich is created, on what colors are refracted from it. So that's kind of a dirty brush. Sorry about that. And definitely doesn't look like much by itself. Duochrome, two color, but if you put it over the top of other stuff, like I just did there, you can see that sheen. See that sheen? I mean, you can just see that sheen happening. Let me do it on top of there again. So it really has it. That mica just comes out over a dark. It's going to come out really well, and we'll spend time looking at that. So we'll look at each one of them. So that's the duochrome. Again, just wanted to show you a couple of colors in no particular order. This is a quinacridone purple. So next week we'll be going over the rest of the oranges and we'll go into the reds. These are just ones I picked out just to kind of play with and it's very vibrant, very vibrant. So quinacridone purple. They're very, very, very pretty colors. Squeeze your brush in one of the orange. Squeeze your brush into one of the yellow, the brush load of the duochrome. Okay, let's do that. Here is So Caroline, I think you were asking before. This is the bismuth. It's bismuth vandate yellow. Bismuth vandate yellow. Okay. So I'm going to try permanent yellow deep. I should put that on the plate. And then load the brush. So I'm going to try that, Claudia. We load the brush with the that is kind of cool. Can you see that? Put that paper. Come on. So as it dries, it's really going to have that sparkle to it because of the mica. You can kind of see it in there. Kind of hard to see it. You know, actually, Karen, I made like 20 tubes of that particular pigment, and because I wanted to get feedback on it, and I didn't see it as being hugely different. We have it. We had it probably 2 years ago when it first was being tested in the laboratories. My chemists, chemistry is a very small world, especially within the formulation industry. So they were playing with it. My chemists were playing with it. Let me see if I can get a sample at work. And what I'll do, if I get a sample at work, I'll bring it in and, as best I can, show you with this camera what it looks like. So let me do that. I'll put that on my list. One, drawing a black line. I think that's just a really good idea. And two, I'll see if I can get bring some of that in and show you. There's lots of pigments. So this right here is the Cad Red medium. And Cads, you know, they're just, my brush is coming apart here. They're just beautiful. And it's Cad Red U. Cad Red U. They're just gorgeous. They're kind of like those Pyrroles. this one is, this is a Pyrrole. So Pyrrole is synthetic, of course. Wow. Kind of just says, I want to be here. Yeah, the Cad Red U's are really nice, and when we go to, I'll take those out as a family as well and show you what they look like as a family. God, that's just pretty. So they're just quite beautiful. So let me show you what we did. This was just our fun. Those are just awesome colors. Those were just our fun colors. We'll end up seeing all of them. Okay, so here's where we started today. We started with the buff, and we played around with some of the Lunar Black to just show how it kind of looks in when it's in the yellow. So start transitioning over, and then we did these. I guess we get the light under there. So we made our transition. And then came here. This is our Aussie Red right here. So we're making our transition from our yellows. We're going over to our oranges. And this is Aussie Red washed down. You can kind of see that yellow kind of breaking out of it. Kind of see the yellow breaking out of that. Just that light. Kind of neat. So now as we go this way, we're going into our oranges. So now we start with our permanent orange, going this way. And then these were just some play colors. This is the duochrome. You kind of see that duochrome, you see the sparkle of that duochrome. And then I put the duochrome right here, and you can kind of start, you can really see that sparkle in that, the duochrome's doing that. So anything dark, you're gonna have that mica pop, and you can see how transparent it is. You can see right through it, see the orange underneath. So very transparent. Okay. I think the reds are really nice. So I'm going to bring you through all the different colors. A little bit different than I did last time, which was by family. So if you want to see it by family, I've already done that before, and you might want to go look at those videos. Otherwise, we're going to go through all the colors, and then I'll read through your comments. And if you want to try two colors mixed together, I'll do that. We'll see the sticks. We'll go over the grounds, the masking fluid. We'll go through everything. So Excellent. So with that, I want to thank you all for being with me today. Thank you. You add a lot to my life, so I appreciate that. Look forward to at least seeing your names pop up here. So thank you for joining me today. Tomorrow we'll be going over the same thing. It'll just be kind of a duplicate of today. And then we'll continue on with the oranges into the reds next week. So again, thank you all. And I'll see if I can find a sample of that new blue, and I'll bring it in just to kind of show you on the screen what it looks like. All right, everybody, thank you. Take care, be healthy, and look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.